I've seen the industry change a lot over the years, and it's been fascinating to observe. So in today's video, I want to share with you some trends I seem to be noticing in the online art market and my predictions for the remainder of the year. For more videos and all things related to art business, be sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. I'm Martha and I worked in the contemporary art world for over a decade. I worked my way up in my career, working in contemporary art galleries in London, and became a gallery director. I now help artists based all over the world to create wildly successful art businesses. Before we get into today's topic, we have opened up applications to our new group program for artists that want to create more income from their art while having more freedom to create. If you've been wanting to work with me for a while and you're interested in finding out more, then do click the link in the description now to apply. The art market has been rapidly evolving over the past decade with the rise of online marketplaces, digital platforms, and of course, social media. Today, selling art online has become more accessible, allowing artists and galleries to reach a broader audience and sell their artwork globally. The online art market is expected to be valued at $10.8 billion by the end of this year, according to the Hiscox Online Art Trade Report, and is expected to continue to thrive due to the increasing demand for art and the development of digital technology. Now, there are obviously huge benefits to selling art online. For artists, you can reach a vast audience. The majority of art collectors and gallerists now operate in the online space, so there's so much greater potential than simply relying on in-person shows. It's also become a lot easier for art buyers or collectors to purchase from you with the advancement of website hosting platforms that now all have e-commerce features so that buyers can check out from your website directly. The current state of the online art market has opened up new opportunities for artists, galleries and art buyers to interact with each other. But because advancements are happening so rapidly, I've noticed fluctuations in trends in terms of where artists and buyers are now focusing their attention online, how they buy, how they interact with the online art market, and what strategies seem to be working well as which strategies don't seem to be working so well. So first off, artists are now gradually embracing video content. I sat and watched that Reels were introduced on Instagram, which massively affected the way creatives would use the platform to market their art and drive traffic to their in-person exhibitions and towards available works for sale. So previous to that, posting static image content was sufficient to get views and engagement. And when you're heavily relying on one business strategy to bring in all of your sales, like many were doing with image posts, it can be incredibly damaging to the success of your business. There was a huge backlash as a result of this change in 2022, as Instagram was primarily built upon sharing images. In fact, there was a petition that was launched to argue that the algorithm should be more photo focused, which gained 300,000 signatures. Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri addressed this in early 2023 and admitted that Instagram were too overly focused on video content in 2022 and pushed ranking too far and basically showed too many videos and not enough photos. He went on to assure users that Instagram had been working on making the algorithm treat videos and static image posts more equally to balance all the content out again. And this is what marks where we are at this current moment in time. But despite this, from our own content on Instagram, we are still noticing substantially more engagement on video content over image posts, and so are the artists that we work with. Artists that are embracing video content are being more explorative and creative with their content, and it's clearly working in their favour. One of the strongest social media platforms that is really proving the test of time is YouTube. Now, I'll definitely film a full-length YouTube video on the topic of YouTube for artists at some point, so make sure to subscribe and switch on the notification bell for when we release this video. But YouTube is, of course, a video-based content platform, and despite platforms like Instagram working on the algorithm to show images again, I still think that video is going to take lead when it comes to online content marketing. YouTube has proved that video isn't going anywhere. And there's a reason why TikTok is so popular and Twitter and Instagram are now all designed to upload video content. It's because people simply prefer that type of content and arguably take more value from video content. Another trend that I'm seeing in the online art space right now is NFTs. Now, as most of you probably already know, the rise of NFTs only really kicked off following the Beeple sale via Christie's for 69 million in 2021. And this sale honestly revolutionized the art world because it opened up the possibilities to create and trade art in an entirely different way. That moment will go down in art history and will be referenced for years to come. And since then, there's been a surge of artists wanting to move into this space, turn their works into NFTs and try and capitalize on this trend. And yes, I consider NFTs as a trend. I've definitely noticed a significant drop recently, however, from this particular trend, more of a plateau. I don't necessarily think NFTs will be going anywhere soon, but the demand is certainly much less. Artists are less interested in moving in this direction, and there's just generally less hype. One of the biggest contributing factors here are NFT scams. They can be so convincing, but are offering false promises through their persuasive and excitable tone, but their number one objective is to steal money from you. One artist reached out to me and shared with me that all of their life savings had been lost due to one of these NFTs/Bitcoin scams. I'm not just saying that this only happens in the online art world. It's been happening across various industries, but I'm simply sharing this with you as this is my field and I'm obviously seeing a lot of it in the online art market. So I wanted to raise some awareness here. A lot of these scams come through hacked Instagram accounts, but also through bots via Twitter. Although this goes without saying, anyone messaging you about NFTs or Bitcoin or investing, anything like that, please assume that it's a scam and never, ever, ever click links from an untrusted source. A final trend that I'm seeing and I'm absolutely loving is email marketing. So many of our clients are using email marketing to nurture their audience and generate sales instead of relying solely on social media. I recommend starting and building an email list as soon as you are operating as a business and making sales. Remember, you don't own your social media followers, the social media companies do, but your email list is your own. And if anything untoward does happen, maybe your Instagram account gets hacked, which is unfortunately happening quite a lot right now, or Twitter gets sold to someone who has ulterior motives, or the algorithm on a platform changes so radically that it just isn't worth you being on there anymore, then you will have your email list as a backup. And I think due to the fact that all of these things have actually happened in the online space, artists are being more selective and more smart about where they put their marketing efforts. Social media is still a really great tool to share your work and make connections, but due to the volatile nature of it that we are clearly witnessing, I can only see email marketing growing more and more popular for both artists and for art buyers. The great thing about email marketing is that you can create tailored campaigns to launch new collections of your works. This launch strategy is a reliable way to bring in sales directly from your email list rather than sitting around and waiting for keen people to buy in your audience. I'll be teaching launch strategy inside of our new group program coming very soon for artists that want to create more income from their art while having more freedom to create. If you're interested in learning how to effectively leverage your email list and learn how to run launches in your art business, then click on the link in the description now to apply. I do hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, let me know by liking it, commenting down below and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in my next video.